How's it going?
It's going well.
It's lovely seeing you here.
It's always lovely being here.
So who do you think is going to win between Texas and Arizona? I want your opinion.
Well, because we are state neutral.
Stay neutral.
We just go by the skill of the game.
The skill of the game.
I don't even know what team Arizona is. It's John.
So
they included a late entry, right?
It's John, Nick, Mocha, and Kami, the Evil Ryu.
But there's one more.
No, it's 4v4.
I thought they added El Cubano Loco over to the Texas side.
Oh, and then did they add another for Arizona?
I believe they added Ernest.
Is that the plan? I'm not sure
that's
if that's the case. But if it is, then it's a 5v5 instead of a 4v4.
Right. I like Arizona.
I think, you know what? I think John just said exactly what I was going to say.
Yes.
I think it really depends on how well him and Nick do.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to give the trump card to Arizona mostly because of one individual called Kami.
You think Kami's the big?
I believe Kami is the X factor.
Even though his tournament didn't go
that's
as well as
we
the
all
rest
had
of them.
45 minutes of sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the intel from direct. I believe.
I don't think anybody got a lot of sleep.
Well, that's
pretty bad.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still a major season, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's not technically quote unquote a major.
These guys just played.
Yeah.
Nick, they just played in tournament for top 8, and Nick won.
Well,
Pretty convincingly 2-0.
Probably that's why he's starting it out.
Interesting. And they put Ramasama first, probably because Ramasama is pretty erratic. You never know what this man's going to do, and he's solid.
He is a pretty big genius.
Yeah, he's not afraid to just be like, look, I'm going to whiff scramble and then just do an uppercut.
Yeah, but here's the edge that Arizona has. They probably ate dinner. Team Texas, however,
starving.
Have been starved.
Starving. Just absolutely done.
Deprived of food.
I believe it, because that's how I feel too.
No, you have food.
Yeah, still hungry.
Okay. Understandable.
You know what? That's weird about DiCaprio Hurtbox. Rekkas don't combo.
Dash out of it.
Yeah, and Rekkas don't hit right. Like the first hit of Rekka will hit, second hit won't combo.
So how did this first match go then?
Nick was pretty. Yeah, Nick was pretty convincing the whole time.
Right.
Yeah. He had a lot of important stuff. Like he had punish on hands a lot.
Nice.
Like low jab Rekka. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's stand jab or low jab?
Low jab.
Okay.
And you know what? He is actually really good about dealing with empty scrambles, mix-ups and stuff. Feels like he knows how to fight DiCaprio.
Nice. They do have a DiCaprio here in Arizona, a little bit more erratic than Mr. Ramasama.
Yeah, Rock.
Yeah, Rock is definitely... Yeah, give me the rules. Give me the rules.
Winner stays on. One game.
Got it.
3 set. Okay, cool.
That's what we do all the time.
But just wanted to make sure that's good info. Do you want to explain to the people the rules for this 4-5?
Yeah. I believe it's called a Pokemon style, right?
Pokemon style, yeah.
So basically, oh, is that what Seda style actually?
It's a style. It's a style.
Jeez. Well, it's one game.
Winner stays.
2 out of 3 sets. Winner stays.
Yeah.
And then we run down the line.
Yeah, so whoever wins this match is going to stay on and play the next person from the opposing team.
Yeah.
And it's 2 out of 3.
Yeah. If you know the characters, and we can give you the breakdown. DiCaprio obviously from Ramasama. Hakan from Mr. Tommy Guns.
Yeah.
Dudley from Mr. Chaotix.
And also Elena.
And also, well, I mean, I don't think he's going to go Elena.
Probably not.
Who else? I don't know this gentleman's name. The Ryu player.
Oh,
or Cody player.
I just heard it a minute ago. I don't remember it. But yeah, he plays Cody and Ryu.
So that's Cody or Ryu. Probably Cody. And then El Cubano Loco, if he is playing, is a Vega player.
Wow. What a reversal there from Ramasama. Like, he literally made 4 mix-ups in a row work. And now they're discussing it in depth. You know, that's the thing about Nick. When you play Driftwood, he will talk you to death.
What is happening?
What?
Was that real?
I think so.
Did he take advantage of their conversation by building meter?
Dude, I think so.
That's a veteran choice.
That is definitely a veteran choice. Ramasama has the technology.
That is some old man tech. You don't get that good unless you've been that good.
Oh, yeah, Nick not answering anything other than focus.
And he's getting a little focus happy.
Yeah. And I think it seems like Ramasama has a much better understanding of how to fight Nick now that it's not tournament.
This is going to be a little bit difficult. That was ridiculous. That was a great block. What a series of blocks.
Oh,
and then he does that.
Yeah, he didn't have to. And he might be able to, yeah, I was going to say uppercut. Oh.
The thing is, like, it's a good risk. You got 4 bars. So you might as well go for it. He's going to be safe if you backdash. It looks all right to me. I don't see that choice as
like
being
FADC
too.
backdash, yeah.
I don't see that choice as being too abstract.
No, yeah.
I don't understand the ooh after that. Like, oh wow, what if I blocked that? Would you have died? The answer is no. You would.
But like knowing Ramasama, he might have just like done it.
Just
and
went
not
for
FADC'd it. Yeah.
He is that kind of a wild.
Like he'd have just done it and been like, tell me I'm not the greatest. Like, you have nothing to say. But Velociraptor going up there.
He is a silent boaster.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a quiet one. But that's where they get you.
That is, yeah, he doesn't, you don't hear him talking about how great he is, and then all of a sudden, you just get a whiff of it. You just get sniffed.
You smell it in the water.
So Velociraptor, I think that he needs to put in some work.
This is a hard match for Goken, I believe.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't assume it's great.
No.
His fireball recovers fast enough that scramble slide has to be done so preemptively. But yeah, I was going to say just scramble in general is probably annoying.
But I think the advantage with DeCapri, as with every advantage with DeCapri, is that if it's a best of one, you're winning.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to favor your character for sure. But maybe he's not that familiar with Goken. Does he know about this? Okay, that was a good block.
I believe we have found liftoff.
Yeah, that was an important block because that setup is... You gotta know how to deal with that.
Oh, and he just dive kicks out of the
dive kick setup, yeah.
And again, goes for it. And he's surprisingly using Ultra 2 this time. He wants the combo ability. No dive kick's gonna be coming from Goken. He will not be able to escape that ridiculously fast Ultra.
No, definitely not.
And this might be bad news bears.
Yeah, I feel. And he got the air juggle there.
Good jab.
Could have, but it's unfortunate that he didn't get it grounded. Like a grounded crumple would have been so great right there.
He waited a little bit. If he waited a little bit, he would have got it. But this is a one game, which is DeCapri's forte.
Especially when things like that happen.
Yes.
Oh, he dropped it. I think that was low strong in uppercut, and he just got jump back clear.
Yeah.
Empty scramble. Very nice. Man, Ramasama so many drops, but Velociraptor just gets run over.
Just a jump fierce. Just gives him the jump fierce.
Oh, that setup is ridiculous. I haven't seen it blocked yet.
This is over.
He's gonna super. Oh, we got EX hands instead.
That's unfortunate. If that was a super cancel, it is definitely over. But great block on that EX. He's got so much meter, so much life to play around with. So difficult. 2-0 Team Texas in a best of DeCapri format.
Yeah, for real. And you know what? It's not even 2-0. It's like 2-0 Arizona's two strongest players.
Two of the best players.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like this
top three, arguably the 1 and 3.
Yeah, this might be
tough.
Yeah, this might be tough. That might be the end of this one. But again, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
So even if they get washed this time, all they need is maybe an order switch, maybe a mental, just a little break there, and they'll be okay. Maybe. Yep. I could see Arizona just like doing well in the main tournament and then just getting blown up in their own exhibition. Like that is totally something I could see happening.
It's definitely an Arizona classic.
Oh yeah.
There's actually history documented that this has happened. I was a part of the latest one.
SoCal versus Arizona, the 5v5?
Yeah, let's not talk about that because there are still some sour feelings. And I think most of the crowd that's watching the stream are Arizonians.
I believe it.
But Team Texas, a very, very formidable best of one team. You got a Dudley, you got a Hakan. I don't need to say anymore.
Yeah, I mean, DeCapri.
And a DeCapri.
Yeah, I mean.
In the best of DeCapri format?
Even Cody is like, you could just die.
Force.
Yeah,
because he can throw some bombs.
It's not like they're fighting with like Ryu.
Well,
like,
that depends if he does use.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it's not like they're fighting with characters who are like slow rolling. These characters are like all or nothing, basically.
These are not 25-year-old characters.
No, they're not. They're not your Hondas and your Blancos.
Yeah, they're a little fresh.
Your Balrogs.
Yeah. No rigor mortis setting in yet. And here we go. This should be an explosive fight. And it's going to turn into a timeout probably.
Yeah, maybe not, because Mocha plays very defensive.
Ramasama, however, striking first.
That was a really good punish from Mocha there. On the hands. Low jab into machine gun.
And it's good that he establishes it first.
Yeah.
Really takes away from the kind of game that Dudley wants to play. Kind of a guess and tell, do you know what I'm going to do? Oh, pretty.
Really ambiguous.
And a very early time to use that kind of risk. The punishment was not going to be a lot, and Ramasama knew it.
Dude, Ramasama's looking so good.
This is looking bad.
I think there's a good chance he OCVs or gets close to it.
It's going to be close. But like I said, there is a trump card for Team Arizona if he's awake.
If he's awake?
The Sleeping Dragon. known as unofficially Mad Catz Kami.
Yeah, he's really good. Evil Ryu is very good.
A lot of people in Arizona want to think that he's the second best player.
I believe it. Oh man, and a missed punish there from Mocha. Man, that's rough. I mean, he really needed that to get started. Okay,
ooh, I like that.
Yeah, caught her on the retreat from the scramble.
Okay, not an uppercut, just kind of a jump back.
Oh, he had the right idea. Yeah.
This could be the adrenaline wearing off from his top 8 qualifying match against Chaotix.
You're right.
Good tech. Ooh, not a good response. That's a big tell.
There you go.
Is this fair?
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a rhetorical question.
That was a lot of damage.
That was
I don't know how I feel about that.
Carry.
Yeah.
We're now in the middle of the scenic mountain.
You know, sometimes he's not even trying the low jab machine gun punish just to see if an uppercut comes just like that. But now, Ramasama positioning in the... He had like 45 frames to confirm that jab, right? That was ridiculous.
And it's all 3 hits, too. He got the whole combo down.
Because he literally walked back like a noticeable amount and then did low jab, stand jab. Yeah. And it worked.
He's like, what combo should I destroy you with?
That was crazy.
That's 3-0. And those are 3 of Arizona's finest.
Yeah. I mean, those are the guys I would expect to be putting in work if Arizona's going to win.
Those are the ones where the names pop up and people go like, oh, I know them.
Yeah.
And now here are the ones where they're like, who?
Not a good sign for Arizona.
Not a good sign at all.
But again, it is 2 out of 3 here if Texas takes this one.
There's always a silver lining until there's none.
Yeah. Which we might be talking about in just a few more minutes here.
Hey, that's good for Team Texas. They haven't eaten. Maybe that's where the hunger comes from, quite literally and figuratively.
Ramasama's like, listen, I need some food.
Yep.
I'm trying to handle this and get out of here.
Yeah. I was telling him that because he's like, wait, does that mean we can't eat? And I was like, well, I'm sorry that you're so good at games.
Yeah, dude.
You know, you humble bragger.
It's a struggle, man. So talented, he's got to stay here and play in tournaments.
So talented.
Because he had to play Marvel also, so it's not like he could just
qualify for that.
Yeah, so it's not like he can just leave during Marvel.
Yep. Well, technically you can. R.I.P. In mortem.
Dank memes.
That wasn't even dank.
No.
Nor was it a meme.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Here we go. Can we have a team Snake Eyes exhibition next?
Like Snake Eyes versus the universe?
That's the team.
Yeah.
The universe, which consists of all 10 of the people that are playing on board. This looks like it's going to be a slugfest. The good thing about this, Ernest, a player that doesn't get scared too often can get shook only based on their lack of ability or just lack of execution in a crucial moment. Yeah. However, when people are running to his face, nah, he's not afraid to throw things out.
Not afraid to fight?
Yeah, not afraid to fight. Nice dash up. Too predictable. Oh, is that even good?
I think he read backdash. Or maybe he thought he didn't see the FADC.
Maybe. And he just goes straight for the uppercut?
I wonder if that was a 2-piece.
That was a definite 2-piece. I'm very interested to see what Vu or Ramasama's choices of ultras are, because he has alternated between 2 and 1 for all of his easy matches.
That punish was absolutely ridiculous. And this dive kick setup that nobody has blocked.
This is like clinic. Okay.
No one has blocked that setup. And even if they've tried to get away, it's not been great. And Ramasama.
That is 4 on the board.
Wow.
And now it's up to Arizona's youngest player. Maybe youngest player. I don't know how young Mocha Latte is. But it's deceptive because he has no hair.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's like cheating.
It's deceptive.
Yeah, it's like you can't tell the man's age because of his lack of follicles.
Hair follicles.
Yeah, it's like not fair.
Arguably Arizona's youngest player. What is happening here?
Yeah, a Smash player took his shirt off.
That's not good. It's already smelling bad here.
You know, I feel like he looks underage to me. Oh, the shirt's back on. Never mind. Okay, we're okay. There was almost an issue.
Ooh, to the faithful. Throws a whatever that is. That looks weird. I'm not into that.
You know, I feel like it's only slightly more gross than the beating Ramasama has been handing them so far.
What a transition.
But it's in the same realm of beating, for sure.
That same realm of 4-0. But here is what I explained as the X factor for Team Arizona. Can he beat the 5 factor?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you know,
I don't think so, actually.
we're born to be dreamers.
Yeah, but 5, man, he's not Snake Eyes.
You could do the take them out one by one.
Cause like you're like, yo, Kami, how do you feel about this? And he's like, I feel like, you know, I could just beat him up. Just put me up there. I can beat him up.
We didn't interview him.
No, yeah, but like if he said that, maybe, but I don't know if the power.
You're
is
right. The confidence was not displayed earlier.
Yeah.
It's difficult to know whether or not he can do it.
No one knows.
I think we should have a Team California.
There's not enough of us.
That doesn't matter. We have one.
Snake
The
Eyes?
one.
The one.
The one.
You know what's funny is before that event, everybody I asked about Snake Eyes, they're like, man, he's so bad in team tournaments.
Is that what they said?
They're all like, he always loses in team tournaments. He's like so bad, right? And then that happened, and now like you can never say it again.
Who did you ask?
Ramasama, the Capri on the left. Kami, Evil Ryu on the right. Don't want to expose anybody. Here in Arizona, lovely, lovely town.
I mean, it's
not really.
K-Bread.
No.
There's a lot of hate from K-Bread.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's also a lot
it wasn't
of
him.
love.
Are you ready?
All right, another explosive match. I'm thankful for that. Arizona, you can sense a trend. Nobody likes the turtle.
Yeah, none of them really play defensive characters.
It's all offense. There we go, Kami trying to bring his team back from the depths. Not starting out correctly, but now he gets the automatic corner based on a very, very ridiculous risk. This setup is going to work. And now we're in Kami's wheelhouse.
That was really weird setup. I can't tell what happened. Double ultra here, by the way. For
that was the classic big cross back over.
Yeah. Soto's do that with jump sword a lot.
Yeah. It's kind of almost at this point, you gotta scout that out. Nice. This will get all the hits, except for obviously non-animated hits.
Yeah, it never gets animation. That ultra does not get animation when you uppercut FADC.
Nice jump, strong.
Dude, Ramasama's reaction to that was hilarious. He goes, what? Like that, legit, he was like, dang, that was cool.
I mean, Ramasama's playing with house money right now, so.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
He's welcome to be as foolish as he wants. He's got a 4-clan behind him. And it doesn't even look like he needs them.
Oh, he tried to walk up and throw, and Ramasama did not respect that space.
No, he just gave him hands. Oh, what a response to the focus. Good block, but this might be just futile. Oh, we go for Daigo, and he burns 3 bars.
Dang. He spent the meter on accident, plus didn't even get it. That's so unfortunate.
No, he didn't even get the side he wanted.
No, yeah, definitely.
You can tell he was not even sure where he was.
Either way, Ramasama was going to do down up punch, and there's not much you can do about that.
No, and he's got 4 bars now. This is his complete control. Could this be the 5-0 for Team Texas on the heels of their oldest statement?
Oh, dude.
This is one.
That was so bad. That was such a beating. Ramasama 5-0ing Arizona.
That was.
You know, Arizona are a bunch of talkers. Arizona people love to talk. Like, they constantly spout. Well, maybe it's just Nick and, like, John. No, it seems like all of their players that are talented love to speak about how amazing they are. Arizona's a lovely place. Our players are talented. You guys have nothing.
At least 3 of those rumors.
Yeah, like Arizona has been waxed so far.
Lovely place is wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Arizona as a community is strong. Yes. Yes. But talented. Questionable.
Listen, I'm sure if a coffee place was nearby, I wouldn't be as sour about. We walked for about 5 miles to find a coffee place.
I trekked across Egypt with my friend Moses here.
It's so bad.
We could not find the promised land. We died just like the biblical tale told us we would.
You know what the worst part is? I walked back in, I sit down, and a guy walks back to the desk with a Starbucks cup in his hand. I was like, listen, I've snapped because of less. I was so furious about my life at that point.
I've killed for less.
Of course. They're just going to keep Ramasama on. Like, why not, right?
He's on fire, as NBA Jam would tell you.
He's on fire downtown.
It's probably fitting that he's wearing red, because he's basically flaming.
Flaming. Flame on.
Flame on.
Nah, I mean, why not?
Don't talk about flame on.
I don't mind flames at all.
That might hit close to the heart.
I definitely don't mind.
Burn the cinder.
Burn the cinders. Chaotic flame.
Here we go. We've seen this before.
All right, I'm going to make a prediction. Ramasama loses.
The battle has begun.
He loses right here. To him.
Right here.
Right here. He loses right here.
Do you predict a reverse 5-0? Bold.
I don't think so, no.
No?
I think he loses right here.
I think he loses, and by him, I mean Sean. And by Sean, I mean Amoka Latte.
You think so?
I got Ramasama at least going 3.
For Arizona's sake, I hope I'm right, but I don't think so.
Oh, this looks a little poor. I'm staring at Arizona's soul right now, and I'm asking this state to fight back. You need to fight back.
Look, I love Arizona. I was asked
You
why.
do not love Arizona. Do not like
no,
the people.
The people of Arizona,
Okay.
not the state.
Okay.
But they need to. They need to step it up.
This is a trouncing.
Like, look, they wanted to challenge Team Texas, and the person beating them is not even a Texas. They haven't even ascended and been able to fight against
He is
the Texans.
Vietnam.
Well, that setup was ridiculous.
Nick with the feigned confidence. I can't believe him because I'm just looking at the 5 on the one side of the screen. I'm looking at the life lead. I'm looking at Vu's stomach because he is growling.
Bad. What's happening?
This is a beatdown.
Oh, the drop too. Yeah.
Oh, and he gave him a mercy jab for his troubles.
Oh, this is just so bad. Like I said, Mocha Latte, 0 chance of beating Ramasama.
What a prediction. Correct
Like I
as
said,
always.
Mocha
Correct as
Latte,
always.
0 chance of beating Ramasama.
See, the
like
thing
I
is,
said,
Texas doesn't even have to talk mess. We're doing it for them
they are though.
because the facts are laid out.
Look, Texas turned to me and they said it's so free. You know what's crazy though is, in the main tournament, Arizona put in work.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the real results.
Yeah, the real results, Arizona put in work.
Like I said, there's always a silver lining.
Yeah.
The silver lining is that there's only one person from Team Texas in the top 8. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I believe I'm correct.
I think it's just Tommy Guns.
And there's definitely a lot of Arizonians.
No, Ramasama made it, but he's not Texas, so.
He's Vietnam.
Yeah. Louisiana.
Yeah, but he's from Vietnam. It's like chums with Marn. R.I.P. Team Marn, MRN.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bracket. There's 2 Texans. Oh, there's 1 Texan and
One Texan
Ramasama. Yeah.
and Ramasama.
And there's a couple of Arizonas. 3 of them actually.
The only
right?
Texan, of course, is Tommy Guns.
Tommy Guns, yeah.
F you, Tommy Guns.
Dude, last night, somebody set me up for it, and I said it to him, and I've never felt so great.
You might have accomplished something in life, and then
he just, the way he looked at me was like, I can't imagine the amount of times he's heard that, because it was the most exasperated look I've ever seen in my life. Like, of course, that's me, Tommy Guns. Like, it was like so funny. Like, I was like, oh man.
See, the thing is, it's your first time.
Yeah, so it feels great to me, but he's looking at me like, listen.
He's looking at you like,
you don't know
I've
my
experienced
life.
this more times than you've breathed.
Yeah, like, I hit him with the dankest of memes. And
That
he
was too
like,
dank.
He was looking at me like, dude, who do you think you are? And I was like, oh.
I am.
I had to say, yeah, I am. I had to say it though. It felt so great.
Here we go again, Ernest, taking second seed. I'm not sure why they're sending Ernest though. Because the last time they sent him up to play, it was not pretty. I believe there was some yellow and some birds.
That's the thing though, it's like, Arizona is like, it's weird how badly they're losing, given how well they've done in the tournament.
I agree.
Yeah,
there is
it's
a
like
silver
so
lining.
crazy.
This is a beatdown already? What just happened? I closed my eyes, and all of a sudden, 23 seconds into the match, it's over.
Dude, if Ramasama 10-0s,
I told you 3, correct? That was my prediction. Oh my
dude, that
gosh.
was so good. The scramble back, he's gonna uppercut again.
This is like textbook DiCaprio play. And the scary part is, this man is in top 8. So this is not the end of his story.
No, definitely not. Oh, and he goes for the FADC for the fancy.
Ooh, that was a not cross up. But I would not be surprised if it did cross up. Oh my goodness.
Overhead again.
Oh my
of course. Overhead again.
goodness.
Oh, he went for the air
For
throw.
the air grab. This man with the disrespect. Oh no.
That was so unnecessary.
We had to be neutral, but at the same time there's a 7 staring at me and it's just difficult, you know?
Look.
I can only do so much.
Yeah.
Arizona with an interesting strategic choice to put Driftwood out.
He beat him.
Third.
I mean, look, he beat him to get in the main tournament.
That is definitely the precedent.
I feel like, like I said, I feel like this is all about Nick and Velociraptor, how well they do. Driftwood and Velociraptor have to like throw Arizona on their broad, hairy
to my
backsides.
guns that Kami is the X-Men.
You think so?
If there is a factor, but like I said, if my prediction is true, Driftwood is out.
You think so?
It's 3-0. That's my prediction.
I don't know. I like the way Driftwood's hair looks.
Yeah. It has that right amount of curl.
Yeah, it looks great. The hair looks great. Maybe the shirt a little loose. A little,
I mean, it has to be loose.
The next situation, right? Yeah.
It has to be loose.
It has to. You don't want to see too much.
There's too much already being seen.
Yeah, there's too much being contained in that shirt. But I feel like he has a chance, dude.
There's a reason why the stream is cutting to the game. Because the ratings would not allow the stream to cut the
I'm
drift.
really upset at him because like he has this V-neck thing going on, and I see him with like a button up today, and I was like, sick, no V-neck, and then he pulls the button down, and I'm like, you're best. Look at you.
Yeah, no, he cheapened the experience for you. He treated you like you were a common foreign.
Uppercut. No, goes for slide for knockdown again, and
okay.
That's like the first time that setup's been mistimed.
And it's because he's, yeah, exactly, mistimed. This might be bad. Good block.
Oh, I think maybe the corner messed that setup up. It didn't look like it hits where it normally does.
Here's another chance. At first you don't succeed.
It doesn't even spin meter on air.
Doesn't even care. Doesn't even care that this is happening. This is unreal. They could have had a talking parrot commentate this exhibition. Because the amount of words I would have taught that parrot.
Yeah. You could have told him enough. 5-0. 10-0. Ramasama. That's about all you need.
That's all you need. Vietnam, not Texas. Silver linings. Playbook. A little bit of fight.
Dude, the worst part is Texas giggling. Right next to
That's
the
the word
stage.
you're using.
Giggling.
We're using
Cackling. Hack the hyenas.
Oh
Nice
no.
anti-scramble. And Nick was so good about that in tournament, but not that time.
I have a proposition for you, Steve.
Hit me with it.
Not counting this round, how many times do you think, if he does win this, Ramasama gets an ultra?
I feel like he did a lot of ultras. Oh, that was good. Into the ultra?
No.
Oh, a chip,
Oh
chip.
no.
He's done, he's done, he's done.
That I believe is 8-0.
That is 8-0. Ramasama demolishing Arizona so far. And, I mean, they have to stop him, right? Wow, they're saving Velociraptor for last. Kami up on the stage.
Wow. You know, it's difficult to grasp, but I will grasp it.
Damn, man. They were the ones who initiated this, by the way. Arizona are the ones, as far as I know, who wanted this in the first place. That's tough.
This is very tough to watch.
Look, I mean, I like making fun of Arizona as much as the next guy. But this is so rough.
You know, it's hard to commentate when there's no match.
You know, actually, what Nick just said makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
They just want to get out of here.
Oh,
They're
that's
tired.
That's a good.
They just need.
Here we go. Maybe they just want that 1 point. Just so they can say they got that 1 point. This is not real. Okay. Also, I think it's character locked.
Probably is, probably is. Velociraptor probably going to have the 5-0.
All right, Team Ramasama is about to beat this Team Arizona team in a best of the Capri for all the marbles.
Is there currency on the line for this?
Well, the marbles aren't currency.
The marbles. Is there marbles?
I don't think so, because that's just not even.
It's the battle of
That's
the
just
century.
not.
Fight!
That's not made for TV. That's not made for everybody. All right, well, I predict Connie wins this.
Okay.
You know, we've been wrong before.
Yeah. Not every prediction can be right.
No, that's why they're predictions. Oh my god.
Speaking of which.
Okay, some life. Breathe some life. Please breathe some life.
Oh, man.
That's fine.
Went all in.
Oh, he went all in for sure. Now he's in the corner. FADCs gets the stun.
Ultra?
No, he wants a little bit more.
He could have killed Ultra there.
You know, he just wants to do. Okay, that's
Yeah,
nice.
he had that same answer before we saw that. He jumped in.
Yep. I think he's gonna live with this ultra. That was really good.
Ramasama got so tricksy right there. Arizona excited about 1 round. Not a good sign.
You gotta get something for the kid.
Nice low forward there, buffer in the hands. Oh, and the back throw.
This seems like a familiar story.
Nice. Okay, that was good to hold the focus there for a second. Oh, when he scrambles back in.
Oh no. Gets the full conversion.
Second time he's gotten that back throw there. I mean, Now he can go for these frame traps.
Oh,
man.
boy.
Is that stun?
No. That's dead. Wow, just as quickly as the Arizona cheers filled the auditorium, they empty.
What was that? That was so bad. It's crazy how silenced they became.
It's crazy what?
How silenced they got real quick.
I don't hear anything. I just hear you.
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be a mix-up here. Nice block from Tommy, but...
Is this the end? That is it.
That's not bad. And Ramasama... Wait. That's not going to be enough.
It doesn't matter. No, don't tell me.
Wait. Is he trying to be a jerk?
Oh my gosh, can we put this man to bed?
Capri wins.
You know, here's what happened. All right, let me explain. Texas demanded that Ramasama finish with an air throw, so he purposely didn't kill in the corner there so that he can end it with an air throw. For the record, that's why he did that. Ramasama, actually a jerk, but a good kind of jerk.
Confirmed.
Yeah, a good kind of jerk. Like, he's like the kind of jerk that's like, that was pretty funny.
You know what's sad is that there used to be a 4 before.
Yeah. Well, Ramasama was in it anyway.
I know.
But yeah, they added L-Cube on a loco, and he hasn't played yet. I kind of feel bad.
Well, I mean, that goes for everybody on Team Texas. Once again, the silver lining is that there's only one real Team Texan in the top 8 of this tournament, where the real stakes are being held.
And they're so happy. Texas is feeling themselves right now.
They are.
None of them are doing anything.
Yeah, but that's the thing about not able to do anything or not having to do anything.
It's
you
pretty
get
nice.
to talk the most.
Yeah.
Because if you're not going to be working your hands, context, you're going to be working your mouth, also context.
Yeah. That's, man. I don't know what to say for Arizona. It's been a tough time.
It is. But,
they're trying to get out of here by 10 o'clock tonight. Very nice. 9:53, looking to do so.
Always on schedule.
Of course.
All right, here's Arizona's last hope to put a point on the board.
Do you think John's going to do it?
I think he wins 1.
You think he's going to get it?
I think
he's going to prevent the 10-0?
I think he wins 2. And then he loses to Chaotix. Bold.
Interesting.
Tostinos.
As long as it's not the 10-0, I won't feel terrible.
10-0 is just, I just don't want it to happen.
Yeah, and then Nick's going to demand 3 more matches, and we'll have ourselves another 13-0. And we all know how that goes.
Well, you know, there is a meme for that. Oh my gosh.
Good blocks there.
It's not begun yet. Good
Another
tech.
attack down.
Good block. So that same situation has happened. Where Velociraptor, I don't know what the hell that was,
Low
has
pairing.
swept and then got dive kicked. That was not the result I thought or hoped.
1 round away from 10-0ing Team Arizona is Ramasama.
Ramasama by himself.
Yeah, like I feel like this wasn't even a team exhibition. It was a Ramasama versus the world exhibition.
I think it was just like, hey, here's what the Capri can do against these 5 characters.
I mean, I guess that's the case. What song is being played? The Guile thing is being pumped into the venue.
There's some Regency home state bias here.
That's cheating, dude. Wow. The pop-off for 1 round is incredible.
Fromo, please capture this terrible scene of pride.
I can't believe. Oh, wow. He just dashed up low parry.
Oh, no. Good block. Good tech. Great jump fierce. And you know what? I really hope he get. Oh.
It could be
They don't even let me finish.
Okay.
Click.
Not a lot of damage on that, but at least he slowed things down.
He gets this. Well, you know, it was good. I don't know what that was. He's dead. Good. 1 on the board.
Wait. BXatsu? Okay,
there it is. The call
The pop-off. The pop-off is
by
ridiculous.
my colleague here. The Guile theme is blowing up this venue. Even though Smash, by the way, inconsiderately enough, is still playing.
Yeah.
And they are just going to have to deal with these kind of ridiculous
They're like, what
circumstances.
song is this? The Smash players, and they're like, what is this?
They don't care.
Yeah, they're like, you can't hear Kirby's Dreamland theme over this.
I love Kirby's Dreamland theme,
It's
though.
so good. The Smash music's ridiculous.
Yeah. Street Fighter
You know what's
music,
funny
not as
about
good.
this is how angry Ramasama looks that he didn't get the 10-0. Like, he actually looked really upset.
I feel like when you go that kind of long of a distance, you want to finish the mile.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the trash talk's not as excellent if it's like 10-1.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's not as good.
It's tainted. Love.
Like, if Ramasama got that, like, can you imagine the amount of trash he could talk for, like, the next, like, forever? He would never let it go.
Until he
It doesn't matter what anybody from Arizona ever says. It's, but remember that time I 10-0'd you guys. No matter what.
The thing is, he gets to say that to 5 individuals.
Yeah.
No, I predicted 2 for John, and that he would lose to Chaotix. Unfortunately, maybe overhearing me,
You can't be right no matter what.
Team
Yeah.
Texas
Sends
put
up
up Chaotix.
I wonder if he's going to go Elena.
Well, we don't have a choice. Well, there's no precedent, right? Because they never played.
They never played, so he can play whoever he wants.
He might go. Okay, well, there's your answer.
Dudley. Interesting.
It's where the sponsor wants him to play versus gaming.
Makes sense. After he put the stream to sleep with his Elena earlier. Lovely. Beautiful Elena play.
Did end in a merciful non-timeout.
That's true.
In a scream of death.
Yeah, Dudley beating Elena is pretty sick, actually.
I think it's the narrative that he didn't want to play the mirror.
Probably. I don't mind. Whoa, I've never seen this Dudley color. This is pretty interesting.
Oreo? Oreo? Orange, right?
Yeah, this orange Dudley. I didn't know this existed.
That's because orange is not the most flattering of colors.
Yeah, I think Dudley doesn't look so hot in orange. I don't like it.
Okay.
Oh, did he try Thunderbolt?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what it looked like, right?
Try to anti-air.
Maybe he tried to do walk back, like medium kick, and he got, what's it called instead? Thunderbolt, like up down kick?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible. But a healthy lead for John. Velociraptor. Event Hub's proudest member. Nice, from the front. Get the tick. Now he gets to set some fun stuff. Get the tick again. Good tech on Chaotix in.
The double sweep.
The double sweep.
The classic, dude. Nice to get through there. He has the knowledge.
The EX duck, knowing it's not a block string, and punishing him for it.
I like the delay throw. Oh, and the short swing.
He's showing you the whole repertoire. If I'm going to throw, now I'm not going to throw. Here's where I punish for throws.
He's not in the tournament anymore, so there's no reason for him to hide anything anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he could've gotten
Nice. Nice confirm off the fierce. That's old man damage, and that's 1 round for John.
And the battle continues.
Wow. The dance Jeff was doing is uncomfortable. Nice anti-air there with the low fierce.
Well, it's a good thing the screen blocks him.
Exactly. Hey, Chaotix is playing this incredibly slow.
He is a slow player.
Yeah. I'm just surprised. I think he should kick it up maybe a little. Seems like it. There it is.
A little bit of a life from Chaotix. A little bit of rust probably because Ramasama has to drink most of the work. Nice. Delay throw as you mentioned.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times now.
Oh man, that was so malicious. That overhead sounds so disgusting. Bro, no, this time goes for a frame trap with the short. Double sweeps again. Nice tech.
Important. Important tech there.
Yeah, that was the round.
Oh, and that double ultra is so threatening for Dudley too.
These fireballs are so dangerous. Wow, he just went for it.
I think he dropped
missed the confirm.
Yeah, he tried to do low strong into a counter. Yeah.
And he's still throwing these fireballs. This time even holding it in the corner. Someone thinks they're Daigo. That's 2. John has now reached 2 casualties on Team Texas.
Oh, here comes Tommy Guns.
This is a rematch where we saw one man's entire future unravel.
Oh,
Destroy.
the look! Oh, did you see the look? What happened? Tommy Guns.
Yeah. Is Tommy Gun shooting?
Tommy Guns.
Firing
Man, he
shots.
gave him a look, dude.
He gave him the
He
look.
gave him the look, like the look of like.
You know, I can't give Tommy Guns too many props because when he beat Crackfiend, his pop-off was, let's say, less than stellar.
Yeah, that's true.
It was definitely a pop-off that a kindergartner would give,
It was
to their
very.
teacher.
It was significantly politer than I expected.
It wasn't even polite. It was what you would give to your Starbucks waitress, what you've known for 5 years,
Yeah.
and she gave you a free coffee.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
The best part, if you rewind that video like I have 10 times,
Yeah.
is that when he goes out to extend his hand for a handshake, his friend pushes him away like, that's not what you're supposed to do. And then he immediately declines his own offer.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this pop-up that you're trying to show us to the world, it's not working out.
You know, the thing about Tommy Guns is that he has this reputation as like a jerk,
He does.
a mean online
an
trash
online
talker.
persona.
In person, I mentioned this earlier. In person, pretty cool.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, pretty cool guy. Surprising. A lot of people. I did not expect it.
Always surprising when you meet someone in person and they're supposed to be a jerk.
And
And
they're
they
nice.
turn out to be pretty normal.
Yeah.
Century.
It's like almost on the internet. No one. You're not face to face. You can say whatever you want.
Weird. It's like that's what the internet provides you, anonymity.
Right?
Which one of these two?
Dude, the way John plays this match was really impressive. I
is.
didn't realize. I don't know if he even has tons of Goken or Dawn practice.
Yeah, go try to break it down. See what you're observing here that makes this apparently in his favor. When according to Tommy Guns, this is a 7-3.
Yeah, he was like, Tommy Guns was like, I'm going to hand him an ass beating. And Velociraptor was like, I'm going to hand him a beating. There you go. Very nice with the oil rocket there.
Oh, you James Chened it for me.
What?
You gave me the name.
The name of the move?
Yeah.
I think oil rocket's the super, not the move, but it's the same thing.
I might be wrong.
Oh my goodness,
That
it
didn't even combo. Is
Is he going to just wake up Ultra or something?
This time,
That was a
he
good
has
solution.
a response.
That was a good solution, yeah.
And the good thing about that Fierce is it hits twice.
Yeah.
So if he did the parry, which he didn't even have life for,
Yeah.
he'll get killed anyway. Oh my god, that was so delicious.
So much damage on this. And the setup after is going to be...
That was not a setup. That was
try
get two frame grabbed. The Vegeta song or the Spirit Bomb music in the background.
That
John
parry-
needs everything here.
That parry was massive. Whoa. I think Tommy missed an input there. He like
He
focused dash
definitely
through.
missed a jab.
Yeah, and then tried jumping. And that's a massive swing there for John. Of course, Tommy Guns just needs an Ultra and maybe a little bit...
Did that? Let me
That was not a
tell
combo.
me that was 2.
That was not a combo. It was the short was countered it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was sick. That was definitely super
I just
sick.
want to know whether or not Earthshaker has combo.
I didn't even know his, like, I haven't seen his overhead used in a while, so I just forgot it existed. And right there, Velociraptor told me he's willing to just hold up and let Tommy hit the combo because it's better than the command throw.
Is it?
That's what he said. He'd rather eat that than the command throw.
That seems kind of weird.
Yeah. That's his solution, especially when he has Ultra, he said.
So he's definitely holding up.
Yeah.
And Tommy Guns is definitely capitalizing.
There's the EX Toxic just to get out of there.
So the comeback has to be on. Both now and in the entire set. John needs a lot to work. And
yeah.
this is not the start of it.
I thought he was just going to oil rocket. And a drop from Tommy, just not in range. Oh, no answer.
that's it. That's game.
Texas. Oh, the pop-off.
And then he does a little child, like, I can't do it. I can't give him.
Pop-off FADC handshake.
No, that's not how you work.
The
That's not how you
classic,
do it.
dude. That is the classic.
I'm telling you, FGC, all 112 of you, when you're watching this and you're archiving it in your memories, that's not how you pop off.
Pop-off FADC handshake.
No, that's the worst. You don't have meter when you pop off.
No.
You're going in hard.
If you're popping off, you're popping off, right?
That's a Fear Shoryu.
Yeah, like, you... Yeah, I don't
I
like it.
want the blood and the guts. I don't want the cleanup afterwards.
Are we done for the day, Nick?
Let's go drink as friends.
Nick?
That's definitely no Day of the Dead.
He's not
Nick has
listening.
no response because his team just got trounced.
Yeah, I don't think he has a word he could say.
The only word he could say is defeat.
Yeah. So, Nick, are we done today? Is that it? I think we are. Are we
Looks
done?
like we might be done for the night.
All right, stream here.
And we're going to have our TO, or illustrious TO, probably close out the show.
Hey guys, sorry about that, but at least maybe there was like hope for a little bit. I'm sorry about that, but tomorrow it's going to be hype. We were just using this as a way to get data. We'll see you tomorrow where they all get bodied yet again like we did in tournament.
There's no they.
Yeah, the 2 remaining Texas players.
One remaining Texas.
There's only 1?
Technically, Ramasan was not Texas.
Oh, New Orleans, whatever. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. The stream schedule is on the website at rewiredaz.com. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell your wife.
Tell your friends. Hide your wife.